You're watching Bet Republic TV with me, James Eastham, and Steve Claridge. And next up, we've got the game between Sunderland and Hull City. Two teams here, Steve, who were both fighting relegation last year, but they seem a long way apart now, don't they? You've been, I know, impressed with Sunderland in terms of what they did in the transfer market, and you don't see them as a team who will be struggling at all this year. No, I don't. I mean,
it hasn't yet. He's going to take another 2 or 3 transfer windows to turn that around. They were, you know, they were one of the infamous 5, weren't they, last year, that were so bad it almost begged belief. So they were very much a bits and pieces side. To think they had £80 million spent on that team, it almost begged belief. They flattered to deceive. Clearly the players there weren't good enough, A, with the ball or B, without it. The likes of Catamar and Bent are just what the doctor ordered. You're going up another level. He's going to need, as I say, a couple of more transfer windows to bring that calibre of player in. And when they do, then they're going to be a force to be reckoned with, Sunderland.
And you've seen 10 to 11 on Sunderland for this game. That a price you'd consider taking?
Yes, I don't mind that. I mean, I still think that it's going to be a long, hard season for Hull. And they've missed out on quite a few players. They've still not got got exactly the balance that he wants there, because he's been trying very, very hard to get players in, and just hasn't happened. Although the last 2 games, I think they've managed a win and a draw, haven't they? Yeah. So there's signs of, you know, a little bit of resolve there. You know, after losing their first 2, must have been big questions being asked. But I still think that Sunderland at home should have enough.
We fancy Sunderland strongly here, and as Steve has said, there is a difference in quality between the sides. It's reflected in the relegation market, because Hull are second favourites to go down at 10 to 11, and Sunderland, they're not even registering. They're kind of a mid-table side. You can get double figures on them.
Money for them to beat Hull at home.
It doesn't really make sense. No, and they beat them last year as well, did Sunderland? They
won
this 1-0.
Markets don't compare, do they?
Not at all. So we recommend that you take Sunderland. That's our first bet, and our stronger bet on the game. That's 10 to 11. And the second bet is on Darren Bent to score any time. He was 11 to 8 earlier in the week, was Darren Bent, and then one of the firms has come up with a 6 to 4 price, which is why we fancy him. Not a bad price on Bent at home to score against one of the Premier League's weaker defences. You're watching the Bet Republic Premier League preview show with me, James Eastham, and Steve Claridge. And after you finish watching the show, why don't you head over and check out everything else that the site has got to offer. You can read all the latest football betting blogs, you can set up your own profile, and you can banter with all your football betting mates. And then, if you fancy placing a few bets with us, you can simply click on the Bet UK link, which you'll find on the site.